So I was really in the mood for a chatty vlog, so I thought I would come and do a video. I have got Aria here, if you can see her. She is in a really chatty mood as well today, so she has been cooing and we've got the first little hint of giggles, which is really exciting. And just so cute, haven't we? So yeah, I'm going to try not to make this video too moany or long or grumpy, but I kind of want to update you on everything, and a lot of it is not stressful, but I just feel like I am quite stressed at the moment and I have a lot on my plate. Yeah, I don't know, I guess just everything's kind of getting a little bit on top of me. Obviously when Aria was a newborn she slept quite a lot, and for the first 2 weeks Warren was sort of home to help out, so I kind of kept up with my videos and my blog really well, and everyone said how well I was doing and that, and now I feel like it's getting really hard because we're back into the sort of daily grind. Aria doesn't sleep as much, she needs a bit more entertaining, and yeah, just generally everything is getting on top of me. It's really hard to juggle, you know, having a 3.5-year-old. I know she's at playgroup like 2.5 days a week, and I try and get most of my work done then, but the days just whiz by that some days I don't get hardly any of my work done. So then I'm having to work when she's home, which is just a nightmare because she gets bored and I can't concentrate. And I end up just shouting, which I really hate. I've had so much mum guilt lately, but you know what toddlers are like. She's just on the go, constantly asking me a million questions, like being noisy, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, and I'm like, I just need 5 minutes to write a blog post or, you know, edit a video or something, especially when I've got deadlines. It's so hard to just juggle everything. And then you can guarantee that Aria will want feeding or just be crying and want some comfort. So yeah, some days it's pretty stressful and I have a lot of mum guilt that I don't spend enough time with Sienna, especially one-on-one time, because even when Aria naps it's on me, so I feel like I am constantly like attached to her, and I feel like I rarely get time, just me and Sienna. I've attempted to put her to bed twice this week, like how I used to. I have story and stuff, like me read her a story, me do her teeth, me put her to bed, me bath her, and every time Aria has needed me like halfway through, which I know is just the way it goes, but it just makes me feel so guilty because I just don't do anything with Sienna anymore. And what I do with her, I do have Aria attached to me, so I can't... Aria, you always fart in my videos. Yes, you do. So yeah, if we're trying to play a game or do Play-Doh at the table or something, Aria's either in the wrap or she's on me feeding, and I've only got one hand. So yeah, it's I'm finding it tough. The struggle is real. I'm also still undecided what to do about Sienna's playgroup. Obviously she's still at the one that she was at in the old house, which is like 20 minutes away from us, and she really likes it there and we quite like it there, and she's made lots of new friends. However, I'm not sure if she's going to go to the school that that sort of playgroup is associated with, which isn't a huge deal. If she goes to the school here where we live now, is it focused? I don't know. If she goes to the school where we live now, it's like the next town on, I just worry that she won't know anyone because she hasn't been to the playgroup in this town. So I'm not really sure what to do. I still don't even know what sort of primary school we're going to go for. Obviously we've still got a whole year from September, which seems crazy because she's so clever. I feel like she could go to school now. I can't believe that I still have like another 18 months before she goes to school. So yeah, and I know she's very sociable and she adapts really well to different situations, so I'm sure she'll make friends straight away, but I just don't know whether I should move her or not. The only thing is, the playgroup that's in this town I've heard really bad things about, so that's why I'm reluctant to move her to it. Aria. So yeah, I'm still undecided on what to do about that, and I don't want to make the wrong decision. and I don't want to leave her where she is and then she doesn't have any friends when she goes to primary school, because I'll feel really bad. But also I don't want to move her to the playgroup that's here, and that's a really bad playgroup and she doesn't like it. So yeah, I just no idea what to do. Can you stop doing now? And then of course, on top of the kids and the housework and work, I am planning a wedding, which is in 5 months' time, which is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe it's coming around so quick. I'm really excited, but I feel like it's getting to like crunch time and I need to start planning everything and sorting everything out, and that's putting added stress on me as well, because you know, on the evenings that I'm not working, I'm doing wedding stuff and you know, all of that stressful stuff, and we need to start paying things off soon, so I'm kind of stressing about money as well. There's a few things I wanted to add on, like I really want to get a makeup artist now, and we wanted a candy bar and things like that that we kind of want to add on, but we're not sure if we're going to be able to afford it, so we're kind of leaving it till the end. But then I don't want availability to become an issue. And obviously it means like holidays this year are to a minimum. We are going away next month in June to Bluestone in Wales. We are reviewing them again. We did it last year and we absolutely loved it, and it's really weird because last year when we went I was pregnant but we didn't know yet. I did a test the day after we got home, I think, and I was like 5 weeks. So yeah, when we were there last year, I'll link the videos down below actually, because I think I vlogged every day and they're really fun videos to watch. I'm going to re-watch them before we go to see what we got up to. But yeah, in those vlogs I was 5 weeks pregnant and I didn't know, or 4 weeks pregnant I suppose, and I didn't know. So it would be really nice to take Aria back with us this year, and I am looking forward to a break, but obviously I'm still reviewing it, so I still need to take lots of pictures and videos and sort of get those up, so it's still kind of work in a way, so it's not going to be a full break, but still nice to get away from the house and the daily chores and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that, our first little family holiday. Yeah. Also, speaking of sort of playgroup and school, I have been toying with the idea. I'm kind of cringing a little bit because Warren really doesn't like the idea, and it's not something I ever thought about before. But since having Aria, I don't know if it's just like the anxiety and wanting the kids close to me all the time and not wanting to let them go and grow up and that kind of thing, like realising it's your last baby and stuff. But I've really been toying with the idea of homeschooling, and Warren thinks it's absolutely crazy, only because like I moan about how stressful my life is at the moment, let alone having to teach Sienna everything and, you know, plan a whole day of, you know, like activities and schoolwork and stuff. He just thinks it will be too much pressure for me, which I kind of do get, because I do find it hard with both of them on a full day. But I think when you've got something to do every day, it's so much easier to get through the day. When you're just kind of like at home and you're a bit bored and you're not sure what to do, you know, it's just kind of boring. But yeah, I don't know, I've been like researching and stuff a little bit when I get time. I'm still undecided on what to do, but I am worried that it would be a lot more stress, especially as I work from home as well. Like I'd have to juggle everything all by myself, and I would never get a break from Sienna, because at the moment I get like 2.5 days where she's at playgroup, and I'd have her 5 days a week and Aria 5 days a week, 24/7, which I know is obviously a mum's job, but you know, sometimes you do need a break. And if I didn't have to work from home, if I didn't have to earn money, then I would totally love it, because I would just have the kids and the housework to worry about, and that would be it. But when I've got blogging and vlogging and, you know, things like that to do that take up a lot of time, and obviously I know this is a little bit vain, but I've also been stressing out about the way I look because of the upcoming wedding. I feel like 5 months is going to fly by, and although I've lost quite a lot of the weight, I still feel like I'm nowhere near what I was when I bought my wedding dress. I look back at pictures and I've got some of the old clothes and they literally like get halfway up my thighs, and I'm like, how was I ever that small? And I think I'm not like too uncomfortable with how I look now. I actually, if I look back at some of my old videos where I'm like size 6, I actually think I look too skinny. It just doesn't suit me that much, and I think I look a little bit better now, although I would like to be a bit smaller. And I think if it wasn't for the wedding, I'd be quite happy with where I am now, but because of the wedding I'm putting that extra stress on myself, and I'm trying to get my workouts in, I'm trying to eat really well, and then if I don't get a workout in, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be, you know, horrible on my wedding day. So I'm kind of stressing out about that, which I know is silly. I know that I'll probably look fine, but you know when it's just, you've got this image in your head, and it's really weird, because when I bought my wedding dress I felt like I looked really nice, and I've never really felt like that before, and I want to look like that on my wedding day. I don't want to go and try my dress on, and because I'm not that skinny it doesn't look as nice and then not feel as nice, if that makes sense. Obviously on your wedding day you want to feel the best you've ever felt, so that's why I'm kind of like pushing myself. But I do feel a little bit some weeks like I'm gonna break, like I'm at breaking point. I just need a little bit of a rest. So I think when we go to Bluestone in June, I'm going to give myself a week off workouts, and you know, I don't want to pile with the weight back on, so I'll try and eat sensibly as well, but just not have so much to cram in, because yeah, I just feel like every day I'm like, right, I need to do this, and now I need to do this, now I need to do a workout, now I need to do work, now I need to, you know, do this. It's just crazy. And the next two things are kind of like work related, but I've seen a few videos going around of like story times. I don't know if you've seen them, but basically they're called... Are you joining in my video? Hey, do you want to come in? Do you want to come in? So yeah, they're called like story time videos, and it's basically where you tell like a little story of something that happened to you, so that viewers kind of get to know you a little bit more, I suppose. And I've kind of been toying with the idea of that, because I want to introduce something new to my channel, because I feel like my videos are quite samey and quite boring. But then again, not a lot has happened in my life to kind of talk about, so I'm not sure if they'd be interesting or not. So let me know what you think of that idea. If you don't know what I'm on about, try putting story time into YouTube and have a look at a few and see if you kind of like the idea, so then you can let me know. But yeah, just sort of stories of like events that happened when you were younger, or you know, like a really good memory you remember, just kind of things like that, where you just sort of retell the story basically. So yeah, let me know about that. And then I also wanted to just let you all know as well that Warren has made me get Snapchat, and I was never into Snapchat. I didn't really understand why I needed it when I had Instagram, but I've been using it the last couple of days and actually really enjoying it, because I feel like there's kind of less pressure. I feel like with Instagram lately there's so much pressure to have like perfect pictures, perfect white backgrounds, like, you know, really nicely staged pictures. But like, I just don't have time to do that. My life is not really like that. Sometimes if it's with a brand that I'm working with, I'll put the extra effort in to make the picture look more nice and, you know, use a few props and stuff. But for sort of like everyday life, like my life is just not like that. My house is messy, you know, I don't have time to do all these like staged photos. As I said, I'm trying to fit so much into my days. So I really like Snapchat because I feel like it's just kind of like live and it's there but it doesn't sort of like, I feel like with Instagram you could do that, but then it wouldn't make your page look nice and it would kind of clog up your page, whereas Snapchat, because it's only there for 24 hours and then it sort of gets deleted, it doesn't sort of clog up. So yeah, I've been really enjoying just doing little snaps of our day, little videos when Sienna's doing something funny, and it's really kind of good platform for when I'm kind of in the mood to capture something, or like if Sienna's doing something funny I want to pick up the camera and film her, but it's not enough for like a whole vlog to put on YouTube, then I can just put it on my story on Snapchat and it's just like a few seconds of our day rather than a whole vlog. But yeah, I don't know, I've just really been enjoying it. So I think my username is just Kerry Marie. I'll just check, actually it might be Kerry Marie 3. Let's have a look. Where am I? Oh, I'm still not really sure how to use it. Oh, Kerry Marie 3. And I have got my story onto only my friends, so I will have to like add you. But yeah, I will obviously accept you so you can then see my story. And I think that is everything for this chatty update. I won't do too much on Aria because her 3-month update is coming up, so I don't want to sort of say it all in here. But I'll just show you her. She's getting so big, aren't you? Look at you. Can you see the camera up here? Look at her little face. Oh. Oh, look at her little face, it's just so pretty. Yeah, look at you. You're so beautiful. You're tired, aren't you? Ah, look. It's me and you. Anyway, I better go and do Aria's nappy because I don't know if you heard, she's been farting and pooping the whole way through this video. Now, I hope this wasn't too moany, but I just wanted to get a few things off my chest and sort of update you all. But yeah, we're doing alright, aren't we? We'll get there. Yeah? Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye!